5 go-tos and a unicorn. We are talking my favorite small batch of 2024 on the Barrel House. That's right, we got E.H. Taylor small batch, a little bit harder to find, to Frank August, which is unbelievable. We'll be talking about that. Then we have Four Roses, small batch select, 104 proof, 100 proof, 100 proof. Then we have Bowman Brothers, small batch. This is mash bill number 1 from Eagle Rare. And this is a 90, I believe it's 93 or 94 proof. Then we have Origin Series Bardstown, unbelievable. Really inexpensive bottle. All these pretty much are under $50 except for this one. Actually, I paid under $50 for this. MSRP is just hard to find. These are all under $50. This was over $50. So the Origin Series is amazing. It's a 6-year age statement on it. It's a $40 bottle. $17.92 small batch. I just got on sale for $28. And this won Whiskey Worlds in 2024 for best small batch. So I got some great deals here, some great bourbons here for 2024. Moved into 2025, and we're going to talk about them. I've got tasters lined up behind them. I went this order not by worst to first or anything. I went by price. So this is, like I said, under 30 bucks. This is 40 bucks. This is right around $40, $42. This is about $48 to $50. This one's more about $75, but if you can find it, actually, I just got one at Costco for 65 bucks. So it's in Costco's, so look in Costco's. This is absolutely amazing. It is so smooth. And then of course your unicorn. So let's start down here and get going. Right off the bat. They're gonna have a lot of the same flavor profile. I'm going with my favorite kind of go-tos. And these can be in mixers. You can drink all these neat, absolutely. This is gonna be really good in a mixer. Makes a great old-fashioned. I'm more of an old-fashioned guy than a Manhattan guy. Honestly, also, I just did a video on that. Bringing back the 50s, right? Do a highball. There's nothing wrong with a good highball with a little bit of limes in it. Check out that video. And on up, so here we go. Right off the bat, I mean, these are all gonna have a little bit of rye in them. I would guess this mix around 30, probably like 60, 30, 10, 65, 35, something like that. Smooth. It really is even neat. Ice ball be good, and cocktail be good. You just get this, it's a little bit quick on the vanilla, light oak, and then I'm getting some caramel and a little bit of rye spice, a little bit of like baking spice. Now I'm getting caramel and vanilla and even hints of honey. It's still smooth, I'm still tasting it. Now it's coming down the palate. It is really, really good for under $30. I need to find my water. We're gonna move on to the Origin Series, which I'm really excited about. And then I'll rate them at the end real quick. But we're gonna try to keep this under about a 8-10 minute video. Oh, right on the nose. That is sweet vanilla cream. Real light vanilla cream. And not really a lot of oak. There's a slight, almost like maple syrup in there. Smooth. Smooth. Also though, you're getting that little bit of rye spice, baking spice in there, you know, and I like that with all these. You're getting kind of that, it's almost like a sweet kettle corn, and maybe a little tiny bit of spice in there, a little, yeah, just some baking spice. I wouldn't call it peppery spice. And just a really good, just a cake, spice cake, a little bit of, so the nose on this is so good. Just that vanilla cream. Like a good vanilla cream, that little vanilla drizzle on the top, maybe a tiny bit of caramel drizzle, bundt cake. Yum. All right, let's move on to the Bowmans. Right now, I like this over that, but this is really good. Same thing. I mean, I should have said the nose, but you're getting a lot of the same. Vanilla, caramel, very light oak there. Now this is supposedly, so the Bowman Brothers and John J. Bowman single barrel, if you can get that, it's basically Blanton's. It's Blanton's juice. This is Eagle Rare juice, and this is mash bill number 1. So this is basically Eagle Rare, Buffalo Trace. And then they redistill all their stuff again. That's why it's theirs. They can call it that. They get just the juice, redistill it, and then they age it in their own new oak barrels, blend it how they want in the small batch. Now the John J. Bowman single barrel is a single barrel, and it's fantastic. It is. They do a great job, and it's just a nice light oak. Like I said, the guess is 6 to 7 years, and I'm getting that nice. Just a little bit of there's a little bit of woody, wet oak there. And then it just goes into a nice light vanilla caramel. It's like a little vanilla caramel candy, and slightly candied there a little bit. I wouldn't really call it maple or brown sugar like this one, and not the back end spice. This is just really, really smooth like a mash bill one. Maybe some really, really light cherries on the end. It's a great $40 bottle of bourbon. I mean, it's really, really good. Look for this if you can get it. It's pretty accessible here in Colorado now. And once it's on the shelf, though, when people see it, it doesn't last real long, but it's released fairly often, and hopefully you can get it. Get some if you can. It's out of Virginia. Now we're gonna go to oldie but a goodie. I love the Four Roses. The single barrel is great, and this one this was kind of one of my early bourbons, kind of for you starting collections or getting into it and trying sessionable stuff. This is a really good one to have, but I've moved on from it, but I still love to have it. And I'll pull it out and enjoy it, and like, I forgot how good this is. So for a small batch, it's definitely my top 5 small batches for the year. So now that's got a little bit more heat because it's 104 proof, and that's a little bit more brown sugar and a little bit of oak on there, and then just smooth brown sugar, light oak, a slight char on that one, and doesn't drink. It's real smooth, and then I'm just getting this kind of oaky caramel at the end. A little bit more. It's some nice body to it. That's a good bourbon. It really is. Just a slight more heat to it. The Four Roses is smooth, and now I'm getting a little bit of peppery at the end, just a little bit. So fantastic. Can't go wrong with that one either. But it's not gonna make my top 4. Now on to one of my absolute favorites. Anything you can get from Frank August, grab it. The rumor is on Frank August. Now I don't know. Put it in the comments. See what you can tell me that the Frank August small batch is done in Bardstown County, that area in Bardstown, and the rumor is that it's Barton that does it, which is 1792. And if Barton's doing it, the high rye they used to have that everybody wanted is gone. It's high rye bourbon. The mash bill is very similar, and a lot of people, I never got to try it, say this is it. This is what it was, similar to it. They had their own recipe, but they kind of used very similar mash bill and went with that and then blended it their own way. And the Frank August, everybody have tried, is fantastic. Like I said in the beginning of the video, Costco had it for 65 bucks. I found it for a little cheaper than that one place, more in other places. But I mean, the lid alone is worth having just for if you get 2 of them, you can play hockey on your table. You just play some tabletop hockey, you got a little puck, handle. Perfect. Weighs about a pound. So a beautiful bottle, nice and simple. And I'm getting, vanilla spice cake, creamy spice cake. And I don't know why I'm in the mood for a bundt cake all of a sudden, but that's what I'm getting, with like a vanilla spiced bundt cake drizzle on it. That is so smooth. OMG, that is absolutely fantastic. It's so smooth. It's 100 proof. It's just a vanilla caramel spiced bundt cake dream. Get you some Frank August. I love the Frank August. I just got a hold of a single barrel that I'll be trying down the road. I'm really excited about that. Now we're gonna go to the E.H. Taylor small batch. I've had this one a little bit, and I do like it. And when I get one for myself or a bourbon. We kind of take care of each other and find it when we get an MSRP. And luckily in Colorado, we do get lucky with that. And I do get everything I get for the bourbon club that I'm in, and we move stuff around at MSRP or I don't buy it. So this is the rye mash bill from E.H. Taylor. It's the rye mash bill for Buffalo Trace. So you're definitely going to get a little bit more spiciness to this one, but I'm getting same thing kind of with a lot of the Buffalo Trace stuff. You get some vanilla and caramels, but then you go right into kind of a baking spice, maybe slightly peppery and nice and cream, kind of a cream vanilla spice. I'm trying to think what that would be best, but it's really solid, but it's very hard to find, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But let's finish it up, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. In 2024, look for some great things coming. Look for the rest of 12 bourbons till Christmas. Look for a really cool video at the very end of the year. I think I'm gonna have one hunt video come out before the end of the year, and I'm gonna rate these really quick. So my favorite, of course, is gonna be Frank August. That's 1. And then number 2 is gonna be Origin. Number 3 is gonna be E.H. Taylor. Number 4 is gonna be the small batch Bowman Brothers. Get it if you can. I mean, this up against Eagle Rare. This is just as good as Eagle Rare, and you can't find Eagle Rare, so get this. And then this one, and then 1792 in the rear. But like I said, it's a lower proof and it's inexpensive. Straight up, not so much. Great in mixers, and it is solid. It's a really great sessionable beginner bourbon or for drinks, and fantastic. I would highly recommend any of these. So, one a shelf, one a glass. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and enjoy your holidays. Check out the shorts, and one last really fun video coming. A unicorn versus a go-to drinker blind. Which one wins? Cheers, everybody.